As you know, we had a really strong growth in financial year 22, 19.7% growth in constant currency. This is the fastest we've had in 11 years. We support the digital agenda of the government. The government is very progressive in how they're looking at changing everything digital and making it easier for the citizen to engage with the government and to avail of the services. So it's been really one of the best years we've had, and we are gaining a lot of market share. So we see a constant move. If you look at the last 4 years, we've essentially had industry leading growth that has happened, and we've been gaining market share across that time frame. We put in place, as you know well, some strategic elements a few years ago, and that has translated to a good execution and good sort of industry leading growth. Now, what we see going ahead, the way we look at our guidance is a combination of many things. One, we have now this year looked at our strategic elements and built out a set of strategic elements for the next several years. And we've put that into the mix. And then we are working and emphasizing our one Infosys approach, which has worked exceedingly well in the past. The guidance normally comes from a function of what we see in the year and how we've had all of it. And we see very strong growth in the market today. The demand environment is very strong. You may have noticed we had the largest recruitment that we've had in any year. We had 22,000 net additions in the fourth quarter. The full year was a very large number as well. And so that gives, and the volume in the fourth quarter was very strong. So that gives us a good view into what is going on in the future. So on attrition, one of the things we shared in the results last week was our attrition for the quarter is down by close to 5 points from the previous quarter. So we have seen for the first time the attrition coming lower as opposed to what we were seeing in the previous few quarters. But what we see in terms of the impact on us, first, we are working very closely with clients, and we are fortunate to fulfill all of their requirements and make sure that our delivery is focused and on par with what they're looking for. So that's a very positive sign for how we are driving it in the attrition environment. The second, as you may know, Infosys has perhaps the best training of any tech company, where we have our campus in Mysore. We have a tremendous training curriculum. And so what we notice is that had been attractive, where people were looking at such really well-trained employees when they had some demand for their work. Now, what we have focused on really is making sure that we continue to build out engagement with our employees, making sure we look at what it is that is driving their career progression, their career aspiration, and making sure that we are doing everything that we can to support that. My own sense is, as we've seen close to a 5-point decline in attrition in the quarter, we will see as we go ahead, we will hopefully see this coming to some level of stability as we look ahead. The positive aspect for us is, while the demand is still good, we are also recruiting a large number of college graduates. In last financial year, we had a very large number. Our plan for this financial year is a large number. So we are making sure that more and more people are joining the industry, and that will help as we go ahead to make sure we deliver for our clients. had a very strong, what we call our large deals wins. For us, large deals are deals which are above $50 million in value. We had 9.5 billion for the financial year, 2.3 billion for the fourth quarter. For the full year, we are 40% net new, which means these are really new programs that are being launched. For the fourth quarter, it was 48% net new. So these are all good indicators which we share with the market. In addition to the recruitment number that I mentioned, 22,000 new employees that have joined us in Q4. All of that gives a good visibility to say that there's a good deal momentum in the market. We see the pipeline for deals is very strong and looking really robust for us. In terms of how we're expanding within clients, those metrics, if you look at them, whether it's the one above 100 million or above a 50 million, they've significantly gone up over the last several years. FY22 more than FY21, FY21 more than FY20. And that is an approach that shows that our clients have more and more confidence in giving us different types of work, not just one type of work. And that's where we bring a full One Infosys approach to work with clients to make sure that we're doing more and more things that make sense for them. A part will be IoT, a part of it will be data, some of it will be automation, some of it will be cloud. And that becomes the whole transformation program. There are some other clients who have a different view of doing it by division or by department or doing it in a certain geography. And so they will start with something initially and then scale up. Metaverse Foundry is a big success, a very strong launch. On robotics, equally, we are doing work with our clients, already active projects going on what can be done, which can help them to progress. How do they use that autonomous approach to do it? What methods of artificial intelligence can be used within the robotics framework? Similar for digital twins as well. We've been working with a large manufacturing client for several years now on digital twins, helping them on engine safety, manufacturing reliability, making sure that by using the twin in a more safe and sustained manner. So those are new technologies, and there are many examples of that nature, like metaverse, robotics, digital twins, and others, which we launch to make sure that we are doing things that are relevant for our clients and what they want to build. 7 crore returns have been filed on the project. A large number of returns have been processed. A large number of returns have already been made. That system is now working. Over 1 crore statutory forms have been filled out. This amount of progress jointly with the department that we have made. Our approach remains very much the same, which is we support the digital agenda of the government. The government is very progressive in how they're looking at changing everything digital and making it easier for the citizen to engage with the government and to avail of the services. And wherever we think we can support that in the public sector, we will share that with the government department or the ministry. And if we are fortunate, we will win some of those projects and work with them.